You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about something new that has emerged that came out of yesterday's meeting. We now have some further insight on the details that the WNBA/NBA owners have put out there that was in their proposal. Some of these will kind of make you chuckle. But what won't make you chuckle and will make you turn a side eye, we've talked about this, towards the players is going to be a new revenue figure that is showing on this chart that is now leaked. And God, I'm going to tell you, for the players hoping that fans were going to be further on their side, these new figures are, for a league that's never turned a profit, are sort of jaw-dropping. As you know, a potential salary that could end up coming out of this by the end of the new CBA. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed, folks, because YouTube is still doing its stuff. Make sure you check out the website, blackwhitenetwork.com. Grab yourself a membership for exclusive content like videos and live streams. So we found out yesterday into today that the WNBA, NBPA, met for roughly 3 hours. We found out that there was a fracture. I don't care what the terminology the Players Committee wants to use. We found out there is a fracture among the committee. You've got one group that's willing to strike. You got another group that doesn't really want to. All right. They had 40 players show up to this meeting in various ways, either in person or on Zoom. Nafisia Collier and Kelsey Plum said, nah, we're not going to show up to New York. The weather's too bad. Even though Caitlin Clark was up there for the Madison Square Garden game. Interesting for NBA. All right. I guess a couple of folks could, one person could make it, the other two couldn't. And we've got the PA president that said this, quote, that kind of set a tone for the conversation because we were hoping to hear otherwise, because the WNBA did not give them a new proposal, a counter proposal. They showed up and they said, our proposal is our proposal. Now you know where we stand. Well, we've got some more data that's come out. Ramona Shelburne, who does a really good job covering the NBA, well, ESPN has obtained some information that was presented to the players at yesterday's meeting, summarizing the WNBA's current positions. So we got some nice graphics here. It's good to know people know how to use a PowerPoint. Although one could add, this is it. Okay. Okay, fine. Hey, it's got the right graphs saying the right things. Number one, substantially increase players' salaries to reflect the recent and future business growth. Number two, business health and profitability. Number three, maintain incentives for team and league investment. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. The next slide. Look at this, folks. All right. The WNBA has built in a scenario, all right, to where the league continues to grow at a rate of 5% all the way to the end of the CBA, the next CBA, the one they're offering. All right. We talked about they got offered $1.87 million, nearly $1.9 million in the last year, in 2031. However, and somebody did ask me earlier, how long was the new CBA? I said, I think it's roughly 6 years. Well, okay, it looks like 5 years. But this is interesting. You see there's another column here. Right here for Supermax, right here for the average salary. So under the projected CBA, Note, 2031 higher revenue scenario adds 5% to the annual league and team revenue growth rates. So, the league is saying, in my opinion, this is what they're saying. If we grow 25%, 5 times 5, this could be your projected salary. The projected Supermax salary, if the league grows 25%, 5% per year, 5 years in a row, this projected Supermax salary is $2.4 million. $2.4 million. Guys, I don't know. Let me just throw some quick math out for you. It's basically 10 times what the current Supermax salary is. All right, the current Supermax salary is $250,000. They're saying $2.4 million in 5 years. The same can be applied over here. We knew by the end of the current CBA offer, look at where the minimum salary is right now, $120,000. It would go to $780,000 projected 2031. But 2031 higher revenue scenario, same thing. Add 5% per year growth, 25% total. I would assume it would have to be 5%, and then 5 more percent, and then 5 more percent. I don't imagine there could be I would guess they have to check those boxes each year in order for this to kick in. But the average salary in that scenario would be $1 million a year for the average player. Also, nearly 10 times the amount of salary. And then let's just click over. We'll click over here very quickly. A lot of different things on this. You can go to Ramona Shelburne's Twitter and find everything that's listed here. Let me show you a couple of things. Number 1, number 33, the elimination of marijuana testing. Y'all can get as high as y'all want. High as a kite. Super high. As long as y'all are willing to play basketball, get super, super duper high. And number 37, free WNBA League Pass. I got to admit, that's funny as hell. I cannot believe 36 and 37. Complimentary All-Star tickets for all players. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's actually funny. I mean, that is funny. I'm not going to lie. I sort of assumed, and of course, we know what assumptions are all about. The mother of all F-ups. I kind of assumed that they were getting in for free anyway, but I guess not. And of course, in fairness, the tickets are worth a little more now that Caitlin Clark's part of the league. Can they afford to buy tickets right now? Oh, funny. That is funny. So the players are turning this deal down? Y'all might as well strike. Y'all might as well strike in the season and in the league. I don't even know what to say. This makes the players look way worse. I mean, the $1.87 million already made them look bad. $2.4 million on a Supermax, $1 million for the average salary under those growth scenarios. And supposedly, we keep getting told the league is growing at an enormous rate. And I understand why the league's doing this. They want to make sure the last 2 years aren't outliers. And who can blame them after losing all this money? Tell me what you think. Smoke some weed and watch some WNBA League Pass on us. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.